Aaron Chen here, hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be doing some research on instant postcard wealth, and I will do a full review on instant postcard wealth right here with Adam Walker, and then you can decide for yourself whether you want to get into this program or not, okay? So this is Adam Walker's website. It's a very kind of simple website, right? If you look at the text and you look at the images and stuff like that, it looks like it's from the 90s. It looks very old school, okay? You can see there, a post box with a whole bunch of cash coming out of it. Anytime you see images like this, I would be very careful, boats and the Lamborghinis or the Ferraris and the beaches and the freedom and that kind of thing. Just be careful, okay, whenever websites like this come out. Again, very, very old school, right? So this is kind of how this system works, okay? It's kind of like cash gifting, right? It's very, very old school. The way it works is that essentially you get a piece of postcard in the mail, all right? And once you get this little postcard in the mail, this postcard will lead you to call a number, right? Or it leads you to a website. You call the number and there's a pre-recorded message that will tell you a little bit about what the opportunity is. It leads you to a website. You go onto the website, you spend $98 on the actual product, okay? And then what happens is once you spend $98 on the product, you get instructions, you get a package, right? That teaches you exactly how to build out this postcard business, and then you do exactly the same thing. You print out hundreds of postcards, you do all the mailing, the stamping, and then you mail them out to a whole bunch of random people. They get it in the mail, and then they do the same thing over and over again, okay? They get it, they call the number, they go to the website, they purchase it for $98, and then the chain just continues and continues and continues, okay? Now, here's the big problem with this, all right? Because there's no real product, if you really think about it, the product is the opportunity to make money, okay? Because essentially what's happening is you're receiving a postcard, you call the number on the postcard, right? And then there's a message that tells you to go to a website, and then you spend $98, you get this postcard instructions, and then you send it, you kind of repeat the same thing. You make these postcards, you send it out to hundreds of random people every single day, and then the process just continues. Now, because there's no real product being sold, this is called a Ponzi scheme. This is the official definition of a Ponzi scheme. So you need to be very, very careful when looking at postcard businesses. Now, postcard businesses work if there's a real product that you're buying, but in this case, there's no real product. The product is the business opportunity to make money. Does that make sense, right? And anytime an opportunity or a business is built around the opportunity to make money, there's no real physical or digital product that you can download or buy. That is the definition of a Ponzi scheme, okay? Now, I would be very, very careful with something like this. I mean, it's just dodgy, right? Because you're getting postcards in the mail, you don't even know who they're coming from. You go to a website and you just spend $98, and that's kind of how it works, right? And the other thing is you have to spend $98 every single month, right? So it's a recurring thing, and it doesn't cancel until you decide that you want to cancel it, right? And so I would be very, very careful. It's kind of as simple as that. There's nothing more to it than that. There's no product, there's no business. It's literally just sending postcards out, forwarding them to a website, and people are just spending $98 to get into this kind of like quote unquote system, okay? So my review of instant postcards to wealth is I would stay away from it, okay? Anything of this nature where you are either putting money in the mail, in an envelope, this is kind of like cash gifting, okay? Except they have a different spin on it. They're using postcards. Anything where you are sending someone money and you're not actually buying a physical product. Like there's no product, there's no digital information, there's no physical product you're buying. You're just buying in for the opportunity to make money. That is illegal in most parts of the world, okay? Now, I don't know how long this website is going to be up for. Instant postcard wealth, but it's very, very likely that they will be around for quite a few years, to be honest. A lot of cash gifting and postcard businesses, right, the illegal ones, or the ones that are kind of dodgy, right, they don't get caught by the FTC for a while. But what kind of happens is by the end of it, a lot of, because it kind of like works like a pyramid, right? You keep, you find 10 people that find 10 people that find 10 people that find 10 people, and your goal is to send out 100 postcards a day, okay? So if you're constantly sending out 100 postcards a day, once this organization builds to thousands of people, there aren't that many people to send these postcards out to anymore. Does that make sense? And that's when the entire pyramid breaks, and that usually takes a few years, okay? So it really depends on when you come into this quote unquote business. If you come into this business right at the beginning, you might be able to make a little bit of money, but just understand that number one, it's illegal in most parts of the world, and number two, it's super dodgy. I mean, what are you really doing? What is the business? You're not adding any value to anyone's life. You're just literally sending postcards out, telling them to go to a website and to spend $98, and then they just kind of repeat the same process. They're not really buying any information, or they're not really buying a physical product, right? They're buying the opportunity to make money. I know I've said that a few times now, but that's very important to understand, okay? So while you might be able to make a little bit of money at the beginning, just understand that this is not a long-term business. At some point, the pyramid is going to break because you're going to run out of people in the system, or the FTC is going to catch on and they're going to shut these guys down, just like they've shut down a lot of postcard and cash gifting opportunities all over the world over the last 30, 40 years, okay? So a lot of these cash gifting and postcard opportunities, they don't last very long. They're usually in the market for 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 years. And then they kind of like go belly up, they close down, or they get caught by the FTC, all right? So if you're here right now and you're looking for an opportunity to make money, I would be very, very careful. I probably wouldn't go with something like this, okay? Because if you are here to build a long-term business, then you definitely don't want to build a business like this, because this is not going to stand the test of time, all right? So that's my review of Instant Postcard Wealth. Look, if you're here right now watching this video, you might be like, Aaron, I'm not really looking to start a postcard business. I just wanted to do a bit of research on Adam's deal because I came across it looked interesting. I want to make money, but I wasn't really sure if this was the real deal or not, okay, or if it was a little bit dodgy. Again, just be careful. Whenever whenever you're sending money in the mail, or you're going to a website and you're sending out postcards and stuff like that, I would be very, very careful, especially if they're not really selling a product or a service. Again, there's no real value there, all right? But if you're here right now and you're like, you're looking for a way to generate more income, you just don't know how. Listen, I've been online working now for the last 11 years, okay? I started in 2009, and in 2009, I had no idea what I was doing. I was doing basically what you're doing. I was online researching what are some of the ways to make money on the internet, right? And from 2009 to 2016, I tried literally everything, okay? I tried MLM, multi-level marketing online. I did affiliate marketing, where you sell digital goods. I did e-commerce, drop shipping, where you sell physical items on websites. I tried top tier sales. I tried ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus. I've come across tons of cash gifting opportunities and never did them though, because I always knew they were illegal, right? And they were dodgy. But I tried a lot of stuff, and I basically burned through $90,000 in savings from 2009 to 2016, right? I wanted to quit the whole online thing more than 20 times, but I truly believed that there was a way to make money online, and so I never gave up, right? And then finally in 2016, I had a breakthrough. I met someone who explained to me exactly how to sell real products through the internet and find a group of people that really want those products. And when you connect them together, you basically make a commission. That's called affiliate marketing, right? It's a huge industry. It's a very good way to make money online. However, if you don't understand how to do it properly, you can make a lot of mistakes, and you can end up losing a lot of money, right? And that's what happened to me in the first 8 years. I tried affiliate marketing quite a lot of times, and I never had the right information to be able to do it properly. Now in 2016, when I learned how to do it right, I finally started generating sales on a consistent basis, and then I started generating multiple sales a day. I started generating tens of thousands of dollars, and in April 2019 I tripled my old corporate income, which is what I always wanted to do, and I quit my corporate job. So now I've been doing this full-time online since then. I now have hundreds of students all over the world where I teach them how to do this skill of affiliate marketing properly, okay? Now, if you really want to learn how to leverage the internet, you want to learn how to generate profits and sales, then affiliate marketing is a great way to do it, but you have to learn how to do it properly. That's very important, okay? So if you would like to learn how to do that, if you're like, Aaron, I would love to learn how to sell real products to real people online properly. I want to create maybe a side income that will maybe eventually become a full-time income, and maybe you can quit your full-time job if that's your goal, right? I would love to teach you how to do that, okay? And I want to show you how to do it the right way. So I've got a free training program that you can check out that will detail exactly exactly how this works, what it is, what to look out for, what mistakes to not make, all that great stuff, right? And all you have to do to get access to that training is to click the link right below this video. You'll see a link in the description box. Once you click on that link, it's going to lead you to my website. Enter your best email address on that website, and make sure you check your inbox and your spam folder, because I'm going to send that video training directly to your inbox. Sometimes it ends up in spam, so make sure you check your spam folder. Watch that video, and that video is really going to show you how to really build out a very successful affiliate marketing business and build a side income, and then maybe turn it into a full income one day if that's what you want to do. Okay, so listen, I hope you enjoyed this review of instant postcard profit, instant postcard wealth, right? I would be very careful with postcard businesses or cash gifting businesses. Most of the time, they're not real, and they're just Ponzi schemes. So be very, very careful with this kind of business. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope to see you on the next page. Take care and all the best.